Okay, okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors and blessings to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Okay, my name is Aria Al Yahawara, coming to you with another lesson out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay, and Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying and magnifying, glorify, as I said, the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And this is the latest news that's trending once again. I did a story on it earlier about the Supreme Court decision on the Roe versus Wade ruling. Okay, now here is something new. Here is something new to add to that. I just read this article. I said I had to do a lesson on it because it just goes to show even more so how we are living in Babylon the Great, and this is the place of confusion, and this is another reason why this place has to be destroyed and will be destroyed by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And as you can see, it says sex strike. Right? Sex strike. When I read this, I said, here we go. It says sex strike, and I'm gonna blow this up a little bit and read it. It says, women of America, take the pledge. Women of America, take the pledge. Hashtag sex strike. It says, because the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, we cannot take the risk of an unintended pregnancy. Therefore, we will not have sex with any man. Okay, I'm going to try to get through this without laughing. It says, will not have sex with any man, including our husbands, unless we are trying to become pregnant. Okay, now I'm going to try to choose my words carefully because I don't want to get a strike and I don't want to go off in any kind of way. But according to this, the women of America, now I have to say, of course, this is not going to be all women that's going to be down with this, but it's going to be a lot of them, I'm sure. They're going to take this pledge, and you see what it says right here. This is an article on the NewYorkPost.com, in case you want to read it and check it out for yourself. I'm not making this up. It says, because SCOTUS, the Supreme Court of the United States, overturned Roe versus Wade, we cannot take the risk of an unintended pregnancy. Therefore, we will not have sex with any man, including our husbands. Now, I'm not going to focus on these other women out here who are not married and whatnot, who are just wantonly having sex with any man, because they can pretty much do what they want to do. But I'm going to speak real quick on the women who are actually married. Because I said to myself, I'm single myself, so I don't have to worry about none of this BS. Okay? And the Wadi Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, I am single. Okay? But for the men, the husbands who actually have wives, I said to myself, can you imagine if you've been married to your wife 5, 10, 15, 20 years or whatever, and things have been going pretty good in that department, in the bedroom. Now, all of a sudden, you come home from work, and you want to get you a little something from your wife. Let me just put it that way. You want to get you a little something. You know what I'm saying? A little TLC. And your wife looks at you, and she says to you, no, that she's on a sex strike because of this decision made by the Supreme Court on Roe versus Wade. Now, I'm going to tell you what this is going to lead to, because common sense tell you. This is going to lead to more domestic violence, because you are going to have some men, of course, that their wife is going to say, even their girlfriend is going to say, you know what, I'm on a sex strike. I'm not going to give you none because of this decision. So you're going to have some men out there, of course, that are going to get violent. You're going to have some men out there that's going to say, okay, they're just going to go out there and be with another woman. They're just going to go out there and be with a prostitute or whatever. You see? So you see where this is leading to? And I got some precepts I'm going to get into right now. because I don't want to be, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I got some precepts I'm going to get into. This is second Esdras, right? This is second Esdras in the Apocrypha. This is second Esdras. This place is crazy, man. Second Esdras chapter 5, right? And verse 1 and 2. Okay, it says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. See, right now, the truth is hidden to these people. It's hidden to these women. They don't know the truth. They don't know the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You see? And it says the land shall be barren of faith, empty of faith. There's no faith in this place called Babylon the Great. And that's why this nonsense and this madness is going on. It's coming about. And stirred up by women nonetheless. Women who are emotional creatures. They react off their emotions. There's no logic behind their thinking or their reasoning. They react off of how they feel. You see? And the land shall be barren of faith, empty of faith. There's no faith in America except for the men of the Lord and the few women out there who believe in the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And see verse 2, it says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest. Okay, iniquity shall be increased, which iniquity is sin, wickedness, not keeping the laws. That's what iniquity is, or that thou hast heard long ago. See, iniquity is increased. You see, and that's where all this comes from. Wickedness, iniquity from Babylon the Great, aka America. It says a number of pro-choice Americans on Saturday were pushing for a nationwide sex strike. Now you just watch. You just watch. Now I'm not saying that I hope husbands and wives start fighting and violence and all that stuff, but it's not up to me. It's going to happen anyway. It says a number of pro-choice Americans on Saturday were pushing for a nationwide sex strike after the Supreme Court struck down Roe versus Wade, with one woman telling the Post, I think it's absolutely valid for us to be withholding the Holy Grail. And you know what the Holy Grail is. She's referring to what's between her legs, that men seem to think it is important. And I read the article, but basically the women are saying that they're going to withhold sex unless the men support them and back them up on their protests of this Roe versus Wade. You know? Now, of course, you're going to have some men, some weak men out there that's going to support their wives and do whatever they got to do. I ain't got a problem with that. If that's what you have to do to keep peace in your house. But you're also going to have that other side of men who are going to get upset and they're going to get angry at their wives and their girlfriends. And let's just say the domestic violence cases, I'm pretty sure, are going to increase. Hashtag sex strike. That is so crazy, man. That is crazy. I have another precept. This is Matthew chapter 24. And all these are indications that we're living in the end times. You know, this is Matthew chapter 24. I wrote down Matthew 24:12. Let me jump to that and see what that says, because I want to get straight to the point, because I don't want to make this too long. Oh, Khan, there it is right there. That's the point I want to make, because I said I don't want to make this too long. I'm at work. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Look at the NLT version. Sin, which is what iniquity is, will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. Let's look up that word iniquity, because it was also in 2 Esdras chapter 5 verse 2. See, it says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest. See, iniquity shall be increased. So let's see what that word iniquity means. And again, this is in reference to Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Let's see what that word iniquity means.
Strong's G 458. Anamia.
It says the condition of without law, ignorant of it, violating, because of violating it. It says contempt and violation of law. And whose law? The laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Iniquity, wickedness. So iniquity is just wickedness. And this right here is just wickedness. More wickedness. To add to the wickedness is already here. Shit. More wickedness. It says iniquity, unrighteousness, transgress the law, transgression of the law. So you see, just more wickedness. At verse 12 again, Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, and what does that word abound mean? Well, let's look it up.
Strong's G 4129. Pleithuno.
It says to increase, to multiply. So wickedness is going to increase and multiply in these last days. To be increased, to multiply. Okay? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And in this case, the love of your wife, the love of your girlfriend is going to wax cold. She ain't going to give you no more of that, let me choose my words carefully. She ain't going to give you no more of that good. Let's just say. You see? And I have to throw in verse 13, but he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Because this is just one of many things we're going to have to endure, you know. And this is going to even affect, there's a lot of brothers in the faith who have wives that are not in the faith. They're going to be sucked into this, And that's why, I read verse 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Okay, so that's pretty much all I wanted to bring out on this. Just another indication that Babylon the Great, aka American, is STD, which stands for circling the drain. When you flush the toilet and it's just circling the drain, slowly going down, the water is going down, everything is going down. That's America. And that's what this is another indication of, that America is going down. So Lord willing, this was edifying and magnified and glorified the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Shalom. On to the next one, Lord willing.